So I wanted to show you this view for you OG fans.
This is beautiful.
This is where my videos used to be. We're up at the cottage. Now, I'm not able to paint for a little while because I hurt my back. So I wanted to maybe give you guys some tips on some blooming while I'm not painting. One of the most important things, thank you, you can sit, honey.
No,
One of the most important things that I see questions asked is, what's the best cell activator? So listen, there's a lot of debate on the term cell activator, and there's a lot of debate on what works as the best cell activator. So
you can't pick between the both because it's just impossible.
Right. So the term cell activator is used specifically for the bloom technique only. Now there's a lot of other things that make cells, but cell activator is the term for a bloom. And a bloom has 3 layers: a pillow paint, your colors, and the cell activator. The pillow paint is thicker than the others, and it's traditionally a house paint because it stretches very nicely and it's cheaper. Then
Mom,
you have the colors, and then we have the cell activator, okay, which is traditionally Australian Floetrol and paint. So that is what a bloom is. That is what a cell activator is. Now, not a lot of people, there are some people who don't want to use Australian Floetrol, that's fine. They use American Floetrol. It works differently. It doesn't look the same, but it's doable if you wanted to, and there's some recipes for that as well. But most importantly, once you start talking about silicones or sprays or hair serums or anything else, it no longer becomes a cell activator. And we try to keep the terms very strict because a lot of people, I see so many people crying because they get so confused and they spend a lot of money trying to get it. So my number one thing that I tell people is find an artist that you like and follow their ingredients exactly, because then you at least know what to expect. Number 2, so my point is, it's not necessarily what cell activator works best. It is the fact that every single one of your ingredients has to be perfect because it's science. The bloom is science. So if you're using some random house paint that does it, that just because it's cheap, it's not necessarily going to work and turn out the way that you want it to turn out. So you can't just use any paint. You can't just use any pouring medium. And there's many reasons why, and it's not because we're picky. It's because weights and ingredients matter in holding up a bloom. The science of the bloom is so your cells stay crisp, you have to have a thin layer, right? So you can't have a thick paint that cracks, and you can't have a thin paint that doesn't hold up those cells properly as they dry. So science is important when we're talking about the bloom. That's why it doesn't matter what cell activator works best. You need every ingredient to work the best for whatever country that you're in, because every country has something different, and that's why the bloom is so difficult. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this quick little video. Please drop some questions down below since I'm not painting, and I'll respond to them. Mo, say goodbye. Sing me out.
Bye from Lisa Mo. Bye bye. Hi hi. Goodbye.